everybody, and welcome back to the cavern. My name is Amanda, and I am here tonight with Whispers of a Machine. It is the latest, it's the latest thing from the makers of Kathy Rain. I already forgot. I'm terrible, I forgot the developers. I'm gonna look that up right now, because that's not fair. But, I was excited for this. I've had this for a few weeks now, and I'm sad. It's from Clifftop Games. That's who it's from. So Clifftop Games made Kathy Rain, I believe, and I enjoyed that one. And it's good, old school adventure fun. So I figured I'd try this one out. It's gonna be a bit of a quiet night. I think everybody is out and about having fun, but I thought, you know what? I'll be recording this anyway and putting it up on my channel, so let's see what this is all about. I'm walking into this fairly blind. All I really know about it is that it's the same kind of adventure game style. You will notice that my video is now in the bottom right-hand corner, and that's because I realized that a lot of the dialogue happening in this game was going underneath my webcam photo, so I decided to just move it. I played the first few seconds just as a test, so let's see how this is. I also know that it's kind of like a sci-fi cyberpunk. And I also noticed that in the options here, because I was looking for a way to open this in Windows mode, in the options, there's a section for nudity, whether I want that showing or not. Oh, that's a tough call, but because I am broadcasting this and because I am probably going to be putting this up on YouTube later, I am going to check off this nudity thing because I'm just a little bit worried of all the flags I will get, even if it's just pixelated nudity. So here we go. Start the game. This game uses automatic saves. Decisions are permanent. Oh, so there's choices in this. Oh, wonderful. This game also contains occasional fast flashing images, epilepsy, that kind of thing. Luckily, I don't need to worry about that. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, here we go.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nordson, eh? You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes, Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
I was gonna say, I hate sitting next to people like that on a train who just want to talk at you, but I love this guy already. Well, shit, indeed. Whispers of a Machine. Nordson Workshop Hall, 10:12 a.m. Okay. Violent crimes, eh?
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
Nice. Alright there. Hi, I'm Vera. Your superior beefed me about me, right? No, we gotta be official. He's like being super aggressive here, so we gotta respond in kind. At ease, Constable.
At ease, Constable. Special Agent Englund here.
Yep.
Oh, my apologies, Agent.
Yeah, that's right.
I was expecting someone older.
Uh-huh.
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, brief me, please.
Yeah, brief me.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33.
Oh, wow, we're going
stabbed
right
to
into
death
it.
by an unknown assailant.
Okay.
He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Huh.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, wow, tutorial. Vera's personality. Vera can advance 3 distinct personality traits: empathetic, assertive, analytical. Ooh. Your choices will influence all 3, affecting the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Oh man, do I want to make her like a robot lady, or do I want to make her like Deanna Troy? So let's see here. Okay, we're not going to disable the tutorial. I need some help here on this one.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
Okay. I get it, but I gotta tell you this doesn't. Evidently, this entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence. Oh, don't worry about Constable. That looks quite typical. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give him a bit of a break, but I'm not gonna let him off. What do you mean, don't worry about it? Come on, man. This is a crime scene. You gotta take it seriously.
I get it, but I gotta tell you that this isn't up to par.
Yeah.
Follow my lead, all right?
Will do, ma'am. Happy to assist in any way you need.
We'll keep
Good to
him.
hear. Now,
don't
give
wanna,
me a
like, put him
second while
down.
I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
I don't want to get away with it. This choice has amplified Vera's assertive side. There will be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other two. Okay.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
What's that?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
I'm gonna try playing up the empathetic thing. I want to keep this guy friendly. You know, I'd love to talk about it, but I'd break the rules.
I'd love to talk about that, but I'd be breaking the rules. Sorry.
So that must be empathetic.
Okay.
Use the left mouse button to lock and interact with objects. Space displays interactive. Okay, space or tab displays interactable objects. Click once on an inventory item. And drop it to combine it with other things. Drag and drop it. Okay. I see. So we can probably can I do this?
I don't need to write down anything about him.
Why not? He's a policeman, I guess. I guess not. Old soda fountain. Let's see. Let's take a look at that.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
Oh yeah. Okay. Lockers.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here.
Okay.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
We have an Alex now. Okay. Notebook. Our notebook contains 2 sections: notes and people. Notes. That's crazy. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. Okay. Arrow in the corner. Okay. You can show the inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them. Okay. Carl's murder.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
Okay. So if I click next, we have Carl Oscarson.
Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna look at the body first, I guess. So I can get as many talking points as
Alright,
possible.
we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know.
Of course not.
He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
Oh, a clue!
There was a photo in his chest pocket.
In the lower right corner are your augmentations. Toggled with a single mouse click. Ah! Experiment with your augs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on, you will unlock different augs depending on how you've shaped Vera's person. Okay, this is really interesting. I'm liking this so far. Alright. Bloody photo.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Brass necklace, eh? This is really cool so far. Alright, so we can get a biometric and a forensic scanner. Aw, sweet! Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in a bright color. The scanner is now in smart scan mode for forensic anomalies detected from the surrounding environment. Okay. Can I drag the thing over here? No. Blood! Analyzing blood! Deceased male, age 32, plus or minus 4 years. Well, we know he's 33. 2 minus 6 hours. Added to data vault. Oh, we got things. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a target. Wow, this is complex. For a targeted search. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too. Okay. So. Okay. So. We're gonna analyze the blade shape. Oh, so we're gonna get a knife thing. Matching data pattern. So we're analyzing this. Okay. Sorry, I thought I turned my phone down. Evidently, I did not. Okay. Now I did. Whew. Okay. Got a new phone. Don't know how it works yet. Okay. I'm gonna do one of. Oh! Caught you. Matching data. DNA. Human blood. Type B. DNA mismatch.
Postmortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Oh, that is so cool. She has, like, white eyes when she's scanning. That's so cool. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so these are kind of like qualifiers. What to do with these yet. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Biometric scanner will automatically lock on the nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Oh, click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. So, about you. Take your time to console the clearly distressed man. Begin by asking about his bloody hands. Looks can deceive. If he's guilty, stalling would give him a chance to come up with a lie. Quick and to the point.
Hello, I'm Agent England. I have some questions for you.
Hi.
Anxious.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's ask about Carl.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Interesting. Can I ask you about
Have
the
a look at
bloody
this
photo?
picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
Got an anomaly. He seems kind of... Hello, IROC. He seems kind of... how do I approach this? Do I logically explain it? Do I go the Vulcan route? Or do I try to go the Deanna Troi route? I'm not going to be stern about it. Let's try to be
Look,
real.
I got this job because I have great instincts, and I know that you were lying to me.
Yeah!
Maybe you're doing it for a good reason, or to protect someone. But all I want is to catch Carl's murderer. If you had nothing to do with what happened, you need to come clean now.
Yeah.
For both of your sakes.
Yeah!
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise.
Oh?
The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you.
We have our heart rate. Mystery woman. Okay. Do we want to? Do I want to show him my gun? No, I don't think so. Let's see.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone.
Okay, so she does stop. I'm gonna try the handgun route.
No reason to show him my sidearm.
Why not? Okay, let's get out of here.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
There's a little light bulb next to it. What's that mean?
A row of personal lockers for
Carl's locker. Alright. I should ask about that, I guess. So muscle boost. Muscle boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with your target before the timer runs out or will need to recharge. Oh! Go, 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 go!
Got the coin.
Sweet. Great, got a coin.
Looks pre-collapse. Basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side.
So do I use it on that? Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy again.
A few more questions, if I may.
Carl's locker?
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
There we go.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No, of
as
course
far as I know, Carl had the only one.
This is an adventure game! Why would there just be a key? Okay. Do I ask
Why
about
don't you
Carl's
tell me
murder?
about what happened this morning?
Yeah, tell me what happened.
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was.
Oh dear.
I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, or around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for
was a
Carl to stick around in
loser.
the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
Not exactly, but it was probably to go visit that woman he was seeing. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Thanks, dude. You're alright. Is there anything over here, Carlos?
That's enough questions for now.
I didn't turn on my scanner, but I probably should. I'm gonna go talk to my policeman here and see if he's anxious too.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
Carl's
we
murder.
already talked about that.
He's super relaxed. Mystery woman.
Do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl myself.
Indeed. Well, you still seem relaxed, so
Okay, that's all I need for now.
I'm gonna trust
Very well,
you.
Agent.
personal lockers for the workers here. A row of
Can I use the
It's an
coin?
old pre-collapse coin. I don't see how those...
I would like to get into his locker, please. Can I search the corpse?
I already examined...
Did you? What? Oh, fingerprints. Okay. So his fingerprints are on that locker. That's, I guess, another way to find it. Okay, so it's just a way to kind of match up things. That. Archive. Okay. Enough of that. Bye-bye, smart scan. Let's try Carl's locker.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though.
Alright. Let's muscle boost!
Please try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm.
We are hulking
I just
it.
needed to get this locker open.
Coat.
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets.
Interesting.
The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
Kisses! Okay. Boots.
A pair of large boots.
Well, I think it's time to scan these guys. Yeah? Oh yeah. Let's scan this. Traces of rare flora. Saffron.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Alright. Anything in here? It's just that, eh? Okay. Alright. Bye-bye. Yeah, I was just thinking that, IROC, like, how can you tell it was written by a woman? Like, my girlfriends all have very much neater handwriting than I do, but I write like a really messy person, so... Alright, maybe she wrote hearts over all her eyes, but there's no saying that a man can't do that. Okay, so we have a dormitory.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Alright. Interesting art. It's like kind of pixel on 2D bunk beds. Bag. Let's try to search the bag.
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil.
Okay, let's find Carl, shall we? So we have Carl's bio here. Is that Carl's bed? Matching data. Okay. Does that mean it matches? Okay, let's get out the smart scanner. Nothing here, nothing there. I'm liking this little scanner. It's cool. Okay.
Both beds look recently.
I want the bag.
I already searched.
Ventilation tube?
Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct.
Well, let's rip it out, shall we?
I don't think extra strength helps there.
Why not? Oh, did I just
Clean
use...
clothes and sheets.
Okay. Let's look in the desk.
Pens and paper.
Okay. Anything else in here? Tricorder from... Yeah, it's like the tricorder. It's disconnected. Okay. We're fingerprint? Anything here? No. Carl's bio. Oh, it's on his bag, too. So it has his fingerprints on it. Which means it must be Carl's bed. That's Carl's bed. Okay. How come she can't
Both beds
recognize it?
I already searched.
What's this? Oh, this is my little emotional meter here to see what kind of personality I'm gonna get. Right? Okay, we're good. Okay, notebook.
Maybe someone can tell me where these things are grown in Nordsund.
Right.
The reason I'm here.
Yeah. About the people.
Carl asked. I wonder who this woman is.
Okay. So I'm a little stuck. Antique coin.
I've looked there already.
You've looked there already. Alright, well, let's go back. Maybe they can tell us something.
A few more questions.
Let's ask about saffron.
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordsund, but that's it.
Alright, let's show him the note.
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Okay, let's show him the
I don't need to know his.
Why not?
That's enough questions for.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ask the local cop.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
do you know anything about.
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure
Well, aren't you useless? How about
I
this
found
note?
this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
Thank you, IROC, for the saffron information.
I don't think he'd be interested. Do you know who the woman in the.
Too hard to tell.
Alright,
Okay, that's.
Very well, Agent.
so we'll have to see what I should be doing. Maybe I need to lift up the bunk beds?
Both beds look.
Muscle strength.
I don't think. I don't think.
No. Okay. So I'm gonna try using the scanner again. Okay. Let's try Carl's bio again. Oh! Let's analyze that. Well, his fingerprints are on the desk. Anything else that Carl's been touching in here? No. How about Blade? So this is where we try everything on everything. No. Let's look for some saffron. No. No. Okay. Can I use the smart scan? Can I use the handwritten note on it? No, I can't. Okay. Let's try one more thing. I'm gonna try using this coin on...
It's an old pre.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now.
There's more to find in the dormitory. Okay. So what is in the dormitory that I have missed? It's doing so well.
I've looked there already. Odd place.
things. Hold on. So let's try using. There's paper in the
That
desk.
action doesn't seem productive to me.
No, I'm just putting everything on everything.
That combination
Oh, I did it.
makes no sense.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but
I don't see how.
I'm desperate here.
I don't think.
Can I use my notebook on the bag?
I don't think. I don't think anything about that needs to be written down.
What am I missing? I know that's Carl's bed. Stuff's all over it. When I touch it, she's just like, I already looked at it.
searched.
Yeah, I already searched that. Can I...
It's an old pre-color.
Yeah. Can I use this on the ventilation tube?
That combination.
No, it doesn't make sense, but I'm out of options here, people.
I've looked there.
Yeah.
I already searched.
Do a smart scan again. Okay. I feel like I should be looking for footprints. But there aren't any. Okay. Huh. Stuck. Let's see here. Just wondering what I'm missing. Let's see. Nope. There's nothing here. Let's try. Let's see. Oh, for serious? Okay, I did just look it up. I'm a terrible person. Sue me. Let's see. I'm just gonna bring up I lost my Twitch. There we go. Here we go. Check it out. So I just wasn't, I wasn't thorough enough. There it is. What an odd place for a duct, indeed.
Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct.
Huh. I think this is time for some super strength!
Sure, I could try to use brute force, but I'd risk damaging what's inside.
Lame. What is even the point? Okay. Here we go.
It's an old pre-color.
Do I just...
The panel is screwed on tight.
Ah. Ventilation panel. Don't worry, I know how to do this. Here we go. I've adventure gamed before.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct.
Interesting.
I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to the constable before I go.
Okay. They probably could have gotten it open for me, but I'm like, no way, man.
Hey, I think
I
I'm
have a
done here.
coin.
Okay.
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. Do you have a lead to follow up on?
A key!
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Neat.
Got it. See you later.
See you later. Smell you later. Alright. So, this is the factory, I guess. Who's this guy? You know I'm just gonna scan everything. Come on. Alright. Nothing to scan, I guess. This town's a backwater, there's nothing interesting to scan. Let's talk to a worker though, and here we go. He's relaxed. Hey buddy.
Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines.
Hey.
It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of...
Electrocution, that's funny. So when can you have this fixed?
You can enter the premises by tomorrow morning, okay?
Alright then, carry on.
Carry on. There's a...
Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Very
Sounds
well,
good.
you don't seem that suspicious. For now. Elevator to town square. Wow, there's a lot of places to go. So,
I don't need to go to...
okay. Go to the town square then. I'm really liking this so far. This is fun.
Alright, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
I better go there first. They're probably gonna all tell me that I can't, you know. I'm really liking this music too.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see.
Hey, IROC. We're at the police
Agent Allen.
station.
We've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It
No.
was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You
Oh,
were.
really?
But unfortunately, a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there are some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district.
She is
The
an
local
Iron
police are at
Lady.
your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later.
Bye-bye.
But I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation, the nanofluid injection.
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, are we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let
Interesting.
this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
Amazing! Oh, so this will determine my personality. So I felt an amazing sense of belonging, like I was connected to everything and everyone around me. I feel like that's the empathetic route. It was like a sudden rush, filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination. That must be the assertiveness. A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I've never felt before. That must be the analytical. We're gonna go with the analytical, I think.
A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I had never felt
There's no
before.
meh option, yeah.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope. We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
She's the bad guy.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Oh, mild
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects.
That's
All
not
right,
scary.
I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Okay. So we have Commissary Anderson and Stina Ruth. Ooh, coffee.
A
I'll take
thermos,
some.
presumably filled with coffee.
Take it. Take it. Let's scan things. We gotta scan. Every room we enter, we have to scan. There we go. I like how she follows it around too. That's pretty neat. Has Carl been in here? Nope. Has Saffron been in here? Nope. Has a knife been in here? Is there a knife hole somewhere? No. Okay. We've had our fun. I'm gonna turn this on so that I can actually...
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes,
Wow,
please.
we are just
Maya
deep in
Strand,
murders.
41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum.
Oh.
She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday.
Possessing her
Just
mystery
like
woman?
Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost.
Interesting.
No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work is just a city problem, huh? Exactly what power does Town Hall have over the Nordson police? Ooh, I don't want to stir up trouble, but here we go.
Right. But now that I'm here, I'll assume that you'll
I'm
check with me
assertive.
before clearing out any future crime scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just...
Yes, Commissary.
We're a pretty tight-knit community here, and we try to work together to overcome our problems. Just relax a bit with your superior jurisdiction and big city jargon, okay?
Oh, I'll relax when we've caught this killer. Until then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on doing my job.
Seriously.
One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning.
Oh,
You'll
it's
find it in the morgue.
I guess this is
over at
the part
clinic.
where I find out if I
Dr.
get to see
Pearson,
nudity or
our
not.
physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Hey, Pandora!
I'll head there when we're done.
This is a really cool game. It's called Whispers of a Machine. Okay. I play a cyborg, or a person with augmentation, and I'm solving 2 murders. In the future, presumably. I haven't actually found out a lot yet, but I have all these scanning equipment and augmentation, and my personality is affected by dialogue choices I make, so this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be real interesting. I'm looking at Clifftop games actually, and oh no, it's just showing me similar searches. Okay. Get me a new back. Oh, is your back hurt, Bendor? I'm sorry. Okay, so let me see here. I know, right? It's one of those things where it's like, would I do cybernetic implants? I probably would. There's certain things I might not do. I might be a purist in some sense, but Let's ask about Maya
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
Okay. Stina.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
Yeah.
I respect her. She's a competent
She
politician
hates her
who
guts.
gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this job for 15 years now. I took over when the previous commissary died.
Was he also
I'm
stabbed?
married with
Everybody
3
seems to
children.
get stabbed in this
Anita,
town.
my youngest, is off studying science in the city now. We're counting the days to Christmas when she comes back to visit.
Oh. He's the bad guy.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Of course.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more.
This feels like a bit post-apocalyptic. There's an awful lot of paper around this place.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
I wouldn't say so. He and my son
No, I
were
have a gun.
playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. Haven't talked to Carl myself for many years.
Interesting. Let's go over to our notes. So we have saffron.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Cool. Carl?
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable
So the
hands.
story is we were hired to come here to solve one murder, and we got here and another murder had just happened. So...
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
Oh, he's
No
gonna say
idea,
that.
sorry.
Yeah. How about the
What do you make of
handwritten note?
this?
Not sure, but if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Okay.
Right. I might do that if I could figure out who wrote this note. Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
Well, you've been not helpful at all.
That's all I needed.
Thank you very
Very
much.
well.
Okay, so... let's look
I
at
guess
the desk.
Anderson has a colleague.
Large book.
Looks like a logbook.
Okay. Let's just get out of here for now. Look around a bit. Doorway. It's a town square. What's this doorway? Jail cells. Let's scan them. Scanning. 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 Okay, we're done. Let's go. Let's go back to the town square. I haven't decided what I want her to be yet. Do I want her to be like super aggressive, assertive lady? Or do I want her to be like Data? Or do I want her to be like Deanna Troy? Sculpture.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
Where did he say the, hang on. Where did he say the body was? Let's see.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
She's too easy
By all
on the
means.
eyes. Don't you be so judgy of someone's appearance. Maya.
Did you know
Not at all.
Okay. I wish I had
That's
a list
all I
of
needed.
objectives.
Very well.
Because I forget where he told me I could see. There's a greenhouse?
a small local greenhouse? That's
Okay. That's to the jail. Is there anything to the morgue? Keyhole. I wonder if this works on the,
I don't see how those
okay, no.
unmanned.
Alright. So there's jail and there's doorway. just the same place. Darn it. Yeah, many a person has believed that to their folly. Yup. Yeah, but if she's a good cop, then no one will listen to her. Okay, let's go to the clinic, I guess? Maybe she's there? Hello. Nurse.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited,
Whoa.
but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know.
Ew.
After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue.
Ah, there we go.
Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
Alright, down the stairs on my left. Maybe I should turn my biometric scanner on. She's pretty relaxed, so... Let's see. Ooh. Oh god, I don't like this guy already.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon.
Oh, it's her.
I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Huh.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
I like your power there, do you, buddy? These days, people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them. I'm sorry you feel that way. I think most men and women are out there are sincere. That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding. Let's see, how do I want to play her? Morticians never get... He was talking to a corpse! I'm saying. Yeah, so I agree. I'll agree with him.
I agree. These days, people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them.
Now that's an attitude I can get behind.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, no, I wanna... Oh yeah, let's turn on our scanner. I gotta see how he reacts to everything. So... It's a lonely job. Gotta speak to someone. He has a secretary.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Huh.
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
Okay.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
He's dead.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you learned much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Okay. Secretary's work to do. Nah.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
Commissary.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
I mean, his girlfriend is
this
clearly
place is
the dead
surprisingly
woman.
well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few
Nobody
interactions
likes
with her.
the boss. Alright, tell me about Maya Strand.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Yeah.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn worn and feeble for her age.
Okay, and what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Would she now?
Thanks.
Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about...
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
No
So
shit.
how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Huh. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes, but we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Cool. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. He's pretty relaxed. Tell me about Carl's
Any
murder.
theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet.
Saffron?
Do you know where Saffron...
I'm afraid not. We have plants all...
Tell
What
me
are
about
your
her murder.
conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was
Well, he's a
roughly
weirdo, but he seems
2300
to be good
hours
at
last
his
Tuesday,
job.
5 days ago today.
Interesting. Alright, tell me about this note.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but
How?
I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Hey, Trouble! If I was a detective, I would always ask the coroner if they were the murderer. I'm pretty much asking if everybody's the murderer. Okay, we're gonna make the connection
Do
here.
you
I think.
recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage
It's
to
her.
the photo.
It's clearly her. Oh my god.
No, that's...
No. Okay, we won't show him our gun either then. How about this key?
Do you know what this...
Not a clue.
It's a one-of-a-kind key.
That's enough questions.
Alright,
for now.
Doctor.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right.
Very well. Just ask everyone, are you the murderer? Are you the murderer? Okay. You know, we gotta scan things. Whoa! What'd we find? 43. Aja's bio. Okay, so we have her information. Can we find other things on her? Can we find some saffron? 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 No. Let's see if interesting. So it does match. Same knife. Okay. Are you the murderer? Did you kill her? Okay. Can we scan Dr. Peterson? He was pretty relaxed, so we'll trust him for now. Oh, wait, what's that?
This might be useful.
I'm taking your equipment, Doctor. I hope you don't mind.
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed.
I don't know. I wouldn't take a scalpel that I wasn't entirely positive had been washed yet or not from the dead body stuff. Never read Sherlock Holmes. It's actually quite enjoyable. I have like 2 big books of mystery detective stories that I have to read. One is Sherlock Holmes, Ash Collector.
I think that's for collecting the ash.
Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Surprisingly racist! Yes, he is surprisingly racist. Doorway, sealed elevator. Let's talk to the nurse.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up.
Okay, she is not important enough to be a suspect. Therefore, we will not question her. I am wandering around the clinic. Let's scan things. Anything here? Anything here? Anything here? Nope.
Various medical supplies.
Okay.
Unused bandages.
Blue box. Let's open up the blue box.
It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
You might need
A portable
one right
medical... An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything.
So that's interesting. She's calling it pre-collapse a lot of the time, so it's possibly... Okay, moving on. So this travel, by the way, is called Whispers of a Machine. It's quite enjoyable so far. I have so where am I at in my... So I'm kind of leaning towards aggressive in my personality right now, I think. Yeah. Where is it? Empathetic. Oh my gosh, they are associating, they're associating the different personality tracks with different Norse gods. That's interesting. Oh, fun fact that I learned from doing like a puzzle box thing. Did you know that the Bluetooth symbol is actually a rune? It's the combination of two runes for a Norse king who was known as Bluetooth. Like, that was his nickname. Fun facts for you. How surprising. Yeah, I'm gonna finish Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Fathers. I just kind of wanted to start something new tonight.
Locked.
Sealed elevator?
Freight elevator or something.
Okay, alright. Wait, what's the handwritten note? Oh, that's ours. But when you look at the Bluetooth symbol, it does look like a rune. I just never made that connection before. So we have north, we have police station, we have east, and we have the canteen and the school. So let's go to the school. I don't know what the school is.
I don't have any business in this.
Fine.
Sounds like a class's...
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Huh.
Ooh, harsh.
What's
That's
that?
the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
Philosophical.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person. You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Okay. Sounds like she's teaching some controversial classes. I love this music. Oh my god. I think I bought the soundtrack with this, so I'm glad I did. Thinking. Good. Bold stance.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks.
Alright, I'm going to the apartment. Let's
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
a clue! Alright, first things first. Scan everything. Okay, fine. We're gonna look first.
Some kind of airtight container.
Thou
It's
shalt not
labeled
create
nutrients.
machines that emulate the human mind. I want a religion that says thou shalt only create machines that emulate the human mind. Yeah.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I
Think
wouldn't
about
know how
it.
to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Machines, like human machines, are just people that can't poop or eat. Therefore, they are, you know, kind of environmentally the best thing for this planet as far as humans go. Because then you don't have all the waste, you know? But then again, they
trophy
might
in the
destroy
shape
all
of a
the
robotic
animals.
arm
That would be
with a
sad.
plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's.
Shelves.
Looks like various plants.
Bed.
This crude bed looks regular.
Alright, well let's scan some things then. We'll start with Maya's. Or Maja's, because that's the most obvious. And it matches. Makes sense. This is her place. That counts as overeating to me. If you haven't yet played play Horizon Zero Dawn. So her fingerprints match. Makes sense. And her fingerprints match there. That makes sense. Oh. And her fingerprints match there. All of this makes sense because it is her place. Now, what if we put Carl's stuff in there? Would that match anything? No. Oh, tricky game. Tricky. What about some saffron? Is there saffron here? Saffron? Your PS4-less? Control panel.
Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
You'd figure it out. We have a scalpel. I have no idea
This
for what
crude,
that.
nice collection of mushrooms. Some old pre-collapse gadgets. Probably for the museum.
A Star Wars helmet! Oh, you move tomorrow! Where are you moving, Treble? Machine.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
All the nutrients. Exhibition
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
Okay. Plants?
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
Honestly, though, that's a lovely neighborhood. Okay. I haven't found much yet. Don't you worry. If I study the blade shape. Okay. Carl's bio, we did that. Smart scan. We're just gonna put that on one more time. Okay. So we haven't found much here. We've pretty much just confirmed. Can we...
I don't think extra...
Can we break this open?
I don't think... This crude bed...
This crude bed, even.
Looks like various plant samples.
Okay. Let's go for now. Treble lives in the same city as I do. So, he listed a neighborhood, Leslieville, which is a very lovely neighborhood. Garden.
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here.
Is it made of saffron? 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 So there's school.
I don't have any business.
Any business in the school, you just... Let's go north. That's where it said the lady was, so...
I don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman like...
Okay. Can we go east? Or we can go east. Oh, hello. There's a young man here and a statue.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
to talk to this guy.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
A need, respect, something frightening. Guilty pleasure cleaning my gun. Oh, again, this is gonna, a need is trust, a guilty pleasure eavesdropping. I think the third one, I think that speaks most to me personally.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
So we got a poem! Good for us. Now what? Let's go to the robot shop.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh, no, she's on to us.
Oh, no.
Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
Oh, we got a comedian
That's a
here.
gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Okay. We're not gonna tell him to cut the silliness, because he might not be cooperative. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. Let's play along. You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here. Oh, all of these are insults. Might as well go with the most silliest
You know,
one.
I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Yeah.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
Oh, booyah! Yeah. All right, let's ask around.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Oh boy. Mystery woman.
Do you know anything about a woman who is seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
Who's Maja? Commissary?
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
A lot of men in this game have beards. They're clearly in Norway.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
Scandinavia.
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Okay. Raja?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Maya,
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
Let's listen to the
No,
robot.
Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
He's not wrong.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Okay. Doctor.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh, yeah? Help how?
Yeah, help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh.
A crazy old bart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal.
He did it.
What
Are
I am
you
is a tinker,
the murderer?
a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Okay, now to the actual stuff. We can't ask
Do you know about the...
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a
spare part.
All sort.
Oh.
Any idea?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty...
Okay,
All those
so he's answering.
with a... None.
Okay, so let's ask
Do you happen to know...
No clue.
Who's that?
The gardener head honcho. He's usually out and about somewhere in town.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll go look for him later.
So we have a gardener, do we? How about
Do
this?
you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Any idea?
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while back.
Oh?
It disappeared later.
Oh!
Good to know. Thanks.
Safe, eh?
Nah, I don't want to skip.
Look what I got the doctors! No. Okay, we'll leave you alone.
I'm off.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What's up with the head?
What do you mean?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah. It keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Okay.
What did people use the...
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task.
Man, that would be amazing.
Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
I would love something or someone to cook for me. Although I do get joy from cooking, that's the thing. But you know when you don't feel like cooking, it's just to have the option without getting takeout. Hey buddy, did you
He's
make
busy
my poem?
composing.
Okay, he's composing this.
Nice, soothing sound.
Okay, let's go back to the town square. Okay, so maybe we should go to the canteen, see what's there. This music's awesome. Seriously. I keep saying that. Yeah, me did I DoorDash, yeah. I do skip the dishes a few times. Patron.
weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Okay, what about you?
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
No problem.
Leave me alone. I'm introverted.
3 plastic trays. Good number. A neat stack of plates.
Drawers?
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure.
Oh, is this the gardener? Possibly.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, special agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordson.
Plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Stab him!
Go right ahead.
Are you the murderer? Let's see. Let's ask about Carl.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
Damn shame.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Saffron?
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
Perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
It wouldn't be an adventure game without a bargain. This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone. Like, I kind of want to play her like a robot just to have these responses. Pandora, not a master. Let's see, please, now is not the time. Don't you want justice? I'm gonna go with the middle option. Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. You wouldn't want it any other way.
Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. You wouldn't want it any other way.
Music to my ears, young lady. Just don't forget me when you crack this case wide open.
Oh fuck, he's the murderer.
Now, 2 places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir
Road. Where's that?
North of the town square. Look for 2 large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
All right, let's get his. Let's get Mr. Boss Gardner's opinion on some of these guys.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
Not so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
Mystery woman.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oscarson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
Alright.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair. Unlike some of his underlings.
Like who?
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Yeah.
One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
Day and night. Stina.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be out in the balcony later.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a more...
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but...
Actually,
okay.
Exit this.
Alrighty.
I'm I forgot to turn on my analyzer. I really should.
A few more things.
Shoot.
I'm gonna ask about Maya.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient-based. I helped her plant some
I think he knows more than he's letting on.
In exchange for a cut of the
That's why I'm turning on my analyzer.
And she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
He's relaxed. How about Carl?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice.
Sorry guys, I'm
I
listening
didn't go
to
so
this again.
far as to call him gullible.
I want to make sure
Wouldn't be
that...
surprised if that's what got him killed.
Not so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Oh.
What do you think of Walter?
He's kind of a loon, isn't he?
He is.
And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
You're not a loon, you're just kind of suspicious. Suspiciously relaxed. Okay, hang on.
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago.
Okay.
Where can I find...
North of the town.
What do you know about the...
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Where can I...
North of the town square. Look for two...
Okay.
Okay.
For now...
Alrighty.
He doesn't seem too suspicious. He seems very relaxed. He might be hiding something, but... Let's go look for some saffron then, shall we?
Alright. This is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
Here we go. It's a big robot.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Huh. You know what time it is? It's a scanning time. Here we go. We're gonna smart scan first for anything new. Sorry. Okay. Nothing new. Let's look for these blueprints. We found a boot print! Oh! Look at all the things we're finding! Sweet. Look at that. Analyze it all. So let's follow them. Let's find this mystery woman. Gesundheit. Thank you. Alright. Saffron Man went to the
blueprints lead
apartment.
up the set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
I guess you should. Good job, Scanner. I love you.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Weed.
Not sure what those are. I'd say those are saffron crocus.
Okay, that's to North Town. Let's put the clay for a sec.
Got some clay.
Cool. I don't know why, but I picked it up. Just like the scalpel. Good old adventure gaming. Alright, let's go to the apartment.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. It wiped all the doors, too.
I don't suppose you...
just my luck.
Yeah, we can't.
Are you fond of filth or something?
Oh, what do I pick? No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
But filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
I'm not gonna, like, I can't do the analytical route because it's just too cold, but it also is kind of unintentionally hilarious. So I'm kind of veering towards assertive right now in my personality, so that's interesting. Let's see. Let's use the scanner first. So obviously there's no boot prints around. Is there anything of Carl around here? Not so far. What about Maya? No Maya. And how about just anything new? Okay. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn our scanner on.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment
Hello,
block here.
Sven.
What can I help you with?
Alright, Carl's murder?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants.
I'm an
I might
introvert
recognize
too.
the man if I saw him.
Maya?
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Alright, let's start down the list.
Do you know a certain Carl?
Nope, doesn't ring.
Okay, so he doesn't know him.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl.
I have no idea who Carl was.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
Huh. How about commissary?
What's your opinion on...
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
How about Stina?
Do you know anything about...
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
Maya.
What can you tell me about...
We were acquaintances.
Oh.
I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
He's the murderer.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Strange indeed.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Of course. And Bolter?
What do you think of...
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work.
So
he always
funny.
finds a new way to crack me up.
Oh, he likes ventriloquism. I'm gonna show him some clay.
No.
Okay. How about this?
Would you happen to know...
Looks special. Some custom built.
Maybe.
Okay, it's a safe. We know
What
that.
do you think of...
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really.
Okay.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Interesting.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right. Thanks.
Alright. You... Oh. Tenant of 113 Beamer Road. Okay.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Okay, we'll turn this off for now. So, let's turn on our scanner. No, nothing there. What about Maya? What about Carl? No. Alright, I feel like this is gonna need some brute force, guys. So let's see.
Nothing. Locked.
Locked door. Hey, buddy. Sven, you able to open the locked
Sven.
door?
Yeah?
I don't want to break it down with my super strength, but I will.
I need to get in.
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay.
Okay. Yay!
Thanks.
I did things
You can get back to
legally.
work.
Alrighty.
Okay. So let's...
Huh.
What? Oh, for serious? Well, we know what to do. What? What? Come on. Oh. Oh, did I enter something by accident? Okay. Okay, it's 3 digits. It's should be something. Hold on. Maybe I can do it with the smart scan on here. Tear it open. Yeah, I know, eh? I'm tempted to now. Oh, come on. I should be able to scan my way out of this. Alright. Can I ask him about it? Okay, I'm gonna... Can I save it here? No, I can't. Not really. I'm too afraid to... Alright, let's tear it
The
open.
door looks reinforced. My strength won't be enough to break it.
Oh, come on! Fine! What even is the point of you? Can I use the clay on the keypad?
That combination makes no sense.
Why? Scalpel.
That action does.
Scalpel.
I don't see how the.
What is the point? Okay, let's talk to Sven.
Hey,
Go
Sven.
figure. Yeah, I know, right? Like, come on, I have the super strength. What is it for? Locked door.
Hey,
Tell me.
I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapsed gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open?
Yeah.
Disconnect it,
Yeah.
use an override code or something?
Yeah.
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Let's take another look at this
Hi,
note.
Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Flipped. 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 Oh, damn it. 1,000 codes. How patient are you? Yeah, no. I thought maybe it was the flip of the apartment number. Oh, felt super smart there for a second. Come on. Okay, I might not have enough information about this yet. 111, 112, 11. Thank you, Trevel, for all those suggestions. flipped.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Kisses. Okay. Let's get out of here for a sec.
Hey, please don't leave with my key.
Right, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's the master key.
Here's your key.
Here's your key back.
What day did they first come to North Base? 779?
All right, good.
Let me try... Access denied. What day did they first come to Nordsund? Yeah, I think I'd have to find that out.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Brass necklace.
I don't think that's some kind of code.
I might need to find out more.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordsund Museum.
Yep, we have 1,000, so we're gonna...
Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot.
Let's see, what am I missing? Doorway, 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 doorway. Clay. Doorway, doorway.
That's not the right...
No. Let's go back to the town square for a sec.
I don't have any...
Anything in the canteen? Anything out back? Okay, nobody's out here right now. 713, okay? There's numbers everywhere here, and they're all 3 digits. So now I'm like, okay, where and when did they meet? I'm gonna try 317. I'm gonna go talk to the electrical worker. Or maybe I'll go back to her place.
Looks like an old hover? No, I'll leave her. Doesn't look like...
Okay. There's gotta be something in here.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. Some kind of airtight container. This crude
Maybe the dude looks... Maybe the dude knows more.
No need to go back.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't need...
Okay. Huh. No, and there's no 0, yeah, so it wouldn't be 1,000 combinations.
Nice and shiny.
Let's see. Oh, our dude's here. Let's talk to him.
Hello again.
Hello, Agent.
Sorry, I didn't catch your...
It's Gabriel Adamson, ma'am.
All right, then.
Sure. I should also let you know that Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Awesome. Let's do that.
Noted.
Gabriel.
I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What can you tell me about your...
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordsund, and all my family is here.
Are you the murderer?
commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
No, seriously.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
I see. What do you think of Walter?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
I feel like
You
a
have
guy
no
that
idea.
loves all
He's
the
quite
robots.
the entertainer with that little robot of his.
I feel like the ventriloquist is suspicious.
What's your opinion on...
Do you mean profession?
Is there difference?
I think he's a great doctor.
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes.
Gross.
It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I
argue
understand.
that.
Did you know...
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What do you think of...
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing where I ask a whole bunch of questions really quickly and then try and sneak a really accusatory one in there.
What do you think of...
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
Tenant.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road.
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you...
Okay.
That's a good point. Thank you, sir.
What do you know about the murder in the...
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
That's not good.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
No.
I've got a locked door that I need to...
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
Of course he is.
All right.
Did I show you everything? Want to see my scalpel?
What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, ma'am.
How about some clay?
No. I found this in car...
I'm not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote...
Maybe they didn't want to risk being...
Yeah.
Okay, we already talked about that. Okay.
All right.
Good luck out there.
All right, we're going to go back to the commissary's office because now we have an address. Do you like ice cream? Do you like cake? Do you like pie? Do you like murders? Yeah. Hey, Anderson, I need to look at your things.
Looks like a logbook. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Okay.
I've got a locked door that I need to get.
There is, but he's out of...
No.
Okay, we're gonna go to tenant.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment at...
We have address records in here.
Perfect.
Okay, so we check...
That's all I need.
Very well.
When he says drawers behind me...
A collection of what seems to be... Just lots of...
What? Where do I find these? Drawers. Okay, found them.
The drawer is labeled address. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address. Let's have a... Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Katarina Berg. Okay. So it is something different. Okay. I will also be right back. I'm just going to quickly, very quickly, grab another drink. Be right back. Okay, so we have a Katarina Berg. Hashtag drink it. Yeah, take your moments now while I rearrange my floor pillow. Okay, so we have Katarina Berg. We have the day that she...
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask him some questions anyway.
By all means.
Dr. Peterson?
What do you think of...
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
Okay.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Fishing ain't bad. I like fishing.
Do you know who...
Sorry, I'm...
Okay.
That's all I need.
Very well.
Let's go. We are leaving. We are going back north. Apartment hallway. Let's see. So if we go to our keypad here.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
Nope. One. Okay.
Katarina Berg.
256. Oh. 652. Oh. All my theories. Yeah, I know. I was trying 256 because it was a natural thing, but maybe I can ask Sven here.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Katarina Berg.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. What's your opinion?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, a cop's gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's...
May 13th. May 13th. I'm trying everything now. What? Are you serious? Oh my god, I did it!
And a fingerprint? These people have
No,
absurd safety concerns.
I did it! Adventure Gamer! Okay. Let's open that door.
Still won't open. The code lock must...
No, I did it! I did it! Access granted.
Looks like it's waiting for a fingerprint input.
Ah! It was 531, so it was just because it was May 31st or May 13th that she came in, so I used the month and the day rather than the day and the year. So that was how it went. I'd like to report this Twitch gamer for using blood for his drama. Yeah. No regrets. Oh, for God's sake! Fingerprints! Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here. Come on. God damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the morgue, because I'm sure that we'll find her fingerprints on him. So let's go. Flipped it! Noise! Can't believe I got that. That was like... Alright, let's go to the morgue. Go back to our creeper doctor here. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. The nurse just doesn't even give a crap about who's wandering back in the supply rooms. Ah, new body. Hey, Dr. Pearson. You want to tell us about some stuff?
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Tell me, Katarina Berg.
Do you know who
I don't...
Okay.
What's your opinion?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic
finger at
when I need
random.
to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Gabriel. What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
Okay.
No, this...
Yeah.
Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say, a finger?
Are you serious?
I'd say your clay is suitable for that
Are you
purpose,
serious?
Yes.
Adventure Gamer! Okay. Oh, no!
I shouldn't show him that. Do you know what the...
Not a clue.
Okay. We showed him everything else.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious first. The murder...
Okay. What else?
It's not the right time.
He was like, what else? I should really be...
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore... The time of death was roughly 2300 hours.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies...
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. This makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape.
Sweet.
The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both...
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is... Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be...
Okay.
Think nothing of?
Okay.
So there's...
Unless this door needs medical...
Okay, we're
That's
going
enough
to...
questions for now.
Okie dokie.
We are going to not scan you for now, however, we are going to use clay on Carl.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
Yeah.
I suppose that's fine.
It's so fine. I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm gonna make a... I like how Trevor's like, yeah, if I were ever murdered, I should have like a post-it note or something around to give a really vague clue about what the key code to my door might be. Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Surely there's an easier way. Which makes me think there's an easier way, but I'm gonna make a fingerprint, because it's here. Clay finger mold. Oh my god. Okay, that's a mold though, that's not the actual fingerprint. Huh. Okay, well, let's go out.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier.
So So we have a doctor for the entire town who's kind of obsessed with death. Okay.
I don't think I need to go further.
Oops. Enter code. We got this.
That won't produce a fingerprint.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's a mold, not an actual.
A clay mold of Carl's finger. I should be able to create a replica of his finger inside, using some kind of castable substance.
Ugh. Okay, there's gotta be a simpler way. Sven, help me out here.
Sven?
Yeah?
Do you know anything?
No.
Dang it. I figured out the code, but now the electronic lock seems to require a fingerprint too.
You need to find the tenant then, or another person they may have given access to.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks.
Alrighty.
There's gotta be a simpler way. Can I use Carl's bio on it? No. Let's see. This. Use it. Use it! Come on. Punch it!
That won't produce a fingerprint.
Fuck you. Maybe his fingerprints matched his boots? Maybe? Maybe? No. Okay. We gotta ask somebody. Let's go to our robot guy. I'm kinda glad that didn't work. Look, it's a crime scene, you're a cop, there isn't an override? She already questioned that, and no, there isn't an override. After the fingerprint, it'll ask for a retinal scan. You're damn straight it will. Oh my gosh. This is where adventure game logic tends to come into play. Alright, let's see if I can ask our friend here. So I'm just gonna start asking everybody for some help.
Hello again, Gabe.
Hey there.
Oh, you're useless.
No.
Fine, you're useless.
Good luck out there.
He's kind of like Keanu Reeves. A young Keanu Reeves. Commissary.
I had a few.
By all means.
Give me a thing.
No.
Okay, fine. You're not
That's all.
Very well.
You're not helpful either. Now lick the battle! Yeah, seriously. Okay, there's no one in the jail. So let's go to the robot guy, see what he has to say. Hey, Walter. Are you able to help?
Hey there.
No.
I don't need to. No.
Okay, no.
I'm off.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Nope. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Canteen? No one's out in the canteen. That was tricky of them, actually, to use the, Can I talk to her?
No.
Can I give her the finger? No.
No need to.
Don't need to go in there. I can go upstairs. Let's see. Robot arm?
A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque.
finger mold? Can you go
That
here?
combination makes no sense.
It makes sense to me. Darn it. Sorry guys, one sec. Okay, that's... I don't know. Sorry, I just have to check the message there. Now I gotta get my Twitch back. Twitch back! Now lick the panel. It's still on that. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. So we got a mold of somebody's fingerprints.
I had
Shoot.
What are your...
Most obvious first. The murder weapon. Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday.
No.
Okay, no.
That's enough questions.
Okie doke.
Okay, I did kind of look this up, just for time's sake. But here we go. What it?
No need.
You already took care of it? Can we take Carl's body?
No point. I already made a mold of his finger.
Oh, dang it. So I guess I am looking this up, guys. Sorry. Molding resin. Did I get molding resin? Sorry, I'm looking this up because I'm like, I just need to get through this. Do we have molding resin? Okay, this is interesting. Something I actually hadn't explored yet. So we have to go to the police station. Did that. Head through the brown door. Oh, this is my quarters! I hadn't actually looked at this yet. Okay. So there were two ways to solve that. One was through, one was by cutting off somebody's finger, which probably would have been simpler. The other was by taking a mold of the finger. So I think...
Looks purely decorative. There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to use this as little as possible, but it's tough with, I'll use this finger mold.
Alright, this should work. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
Good. Good. Alright, let's go back. Let's make some progress. Sorry guys, I don't like using the walkthroughs, but when it's like a stream, it's kind of difficult to get stuck on these things. I only want to be stuck for so long. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna use the figure with the keypad. Oh good, they did it automatically. Nice. Okay. Let's see what's in here, shall we? This would require some extra power. Yep.
How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Yeah, you will. Okay, let's see.
Odd-looking thing. Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
She's streaming!
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough. I need more to go on before I can try guessing the password.
Kisses! Oh no, it's not kisses, okay.
Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
I want to make my password kisses now. Bed?
Big enough for two.
Oh, they have a double bed even.
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK.
Alias.
Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl.
Interesting.
The letter is dated about a month ago.
Okay. I think we need to scan some things, yeah? Carl. Oh yeah, he's been here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He has been here. Try the smart scan, just for new things. Okay.
Some kind of large
cradle. Shit.
Looks like someone is expecting.
What is that contraption? Yeah. Receptacle.
Looks like something is missing here.
Is it a finger?
That won't fit in there.
Oh, damn. What else do we have? Valve.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
Turn the valve.
There's a valve on the...
Okay. So we've looked at everything.
Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
I wonder indeed. Let's...
Sure, I could try to open the tank with brute force, but I don't want to risk breaking it.
What is even the point of you? Okay. We have molding resin. Can we use molding resin in the receptacle?
That won't fit in.
No.
Some kind of live out... I need more to go on before I can try guess...
Okay, so she just can't... She doesn't have information to go guessing the password. So, Iroc, what you missed was that we got into the mystery woman's apartments. Now, can I use Maya's information? Was she in curious as to what's in that big thing. What else do we have? We have the scalpel still. Let's go to the hallway. Let's talk to our friend here, Sven.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Is there anything I can talk to him about?
I don't need to... No, this...
Okay. No, there's nothing I can
Thanks.
show him.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I need more to... Odd-looking thing. Some kind of... Looks like someone is expecting.
So they're making some sort of crazy baby thing.
Big enough for 2 people.
I'm just always worried that I'm missing something with the scanner. Hulk the bed!
I don't think extra strength helps there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, whatever's mentioned in the letter is what's in this large tank. And they also mentioned him using a... Yeah, you've been on that board. Yeah, he's been working on that panel for several hours. But he also mentioned, like, that the guy would come for robot parts, anything with fluid in it, so... I think I need to go talk to Rolf, maybe. Or I need to talk to, the robot guy. So let's see, let's go to the shopping district. Let's see. Robot shop, Walter.
Hi again.
Hey there.
Ah.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Gabe?
He's an asshole.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
I don't think he'd...
No, I don't think I can
I'm
ask
off.
him anything.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Okay. Alright, I'm not sure what, okay, so we have, let's try going to the canteen and just seeing if our contact is up the stairs. Well, she's not up here. Not seeing anything here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of sweep my area again. See if I missed anything, because that's usually how these things go. Can I go to the school?
I don't have any business in the school.
Good night, Trouble. Probably be ending this soon anyway. I honestly don't think there's anything in it. Maybe I missed something in the... Because I still haven't found anything in her place.
doesn't appear.
Okay, let me try scanning again. So I scanned for Maya's stuff. I found stuff on there and there. Oh, I hadn't analyzed that yet. Shit.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I can look at it now. Okay. We're
A hidden
rolling.
safe, locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole.
Oh, we have a key.
It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important.
Sounds like a Stardew Valley.
I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason.
Inventory. Okay, let's see.
The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Oh, this is long. I trust in my mind. God is in my mind's creation conceived. God, blah, blah, blah. Sister of Fate, Belinda, Sister of Prudence. Pilgrim's Prayer. Didn't they mention, like, Pilgrim in their... Or Maya mentioned Pilgrim? I'm invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. I strike down my foes. Blessed with impeccable aim, I am near my goal and I press on another full day. I found your haven, God. And there's a very detailed diagram here. Interesting. Okay.
This was used as a bookmark, and it reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
New Katerina. What are my notes? Katerina Berg. She has an alias now. Is it Maya? Okay, so now apparently I should have enough information to guess this. Oh. Okay, what does this letter say?
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it's hard. He's bigger. Yeah, anyway, I'll be...
Let's see. Maya Strand. Maya Strand. Is a diagram of the machine in the apartment. It's true. Let's take a look. That's a good point. Let's go back. Okay, upstairs we go. Name is Prudence. Can you tell me where you got Prudence from, Pearl?
It's a sketch of a That combination makes...
I'll try Prudence, but I'm trying to think of where you got that from. Melinda, sister of Prudence. Okay, that's where you got Prudence from. Gerd, sister of Fate. I see. Sorry, kid. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to go here. Alright, let's try both of them. Let's try Melinda. Melinda! There we go. Thank you for the help on that. Katarina Melinda Berg. You're the least prudent person I know. Yeah. That's very clever. Enter help for available commands. Okay, help we go. Chamber. Oh man, here we go, guys. Open, close, status. Okay, let's look up the status. What do you mean? Chamber status. Just Jason, 8 months, 12 days. Oh fuck, it is ready to pop if it's human. Estimated viability. Press any key to continue. Oh boy. Alright guys, are we ready? Chamber open. Opening chamber hall. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we see? What do we see? Oh, they're making life! Are they making like a cyborg baby? Are they making a Cylon baby?
A live baby in a womb tank. What on earth are these people doing?
Okay. Okay.
A live baby.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Neither am I.
What
the? Shit.
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina.
Oh my gosh.
But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
I don't either. Oh shit. They're making a fake baby. Nutrient level low. Let's close it first of all. Okay, so as long as the chamber's closed, it seems to be fine. That is insane.
The womb tank is closed.
Alright, let's go.
I should stabilize the womb tank before I leave.
Oh, it's still red? Oh, it's still red. Valve?
Ugh, it's stuck.
Okay, I think this is muscle boost time.
Alright, it's loose now.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Are we good? righty lefty loosey? Heart rate abnormal. Adjust oxygen levels using maintenance lab. Okay. So we need to use the maintenance valve.
It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further.
I'm not sure how to... Heart rate is abnormal. We have to adjust oxygen levels using maintenance valve. Okay. Okay, so it's still the same. Slower that way. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. So if we're using the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey rules,
it won't.
turning it again.
It won't turn in.
I need the scanner on it? Oh, we can. Oh, great, yeah. Human male fetus, aged 8 months, 14 days. Okay. Okay. So that's done. Can I use muscle strain?
I don't think extra strength.
No. That. Oh! Minimal pulse. Okay, well, let's lock that. And let's go over weak. Okay, we don't want weak.
It won't turn any further.
We don't want.
It won't turn any further.
Okay. Weak. Lowered.
The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position. All right. Seems stable. I should get...
Okay. We'll get going. Oh, wow. It just went straight there. Let's talk to Stina. Wait.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something.
yes, they were making a womb of some sort.
And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those 2 lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
Yes, this kind of thing is incredibly dangerous. Have we learned nothing from our history? Yeah.
The relentless stance against those people always puzzled me. Aren't our Augs technically AI?
Sounds like someone slept through the lectures on nanoscale distributed process.
I most certainly didn't. I just found it to be a bit of a gray area.
Well, your Augs do not use CPU cores for processing. They rely entirely on your existing neurons.
Right, and since the nanites essentially piggyback on my brain, they're classified as a procedural system.
You got it. Perfectly legal. Enough about that. Let's get back to the case.
Okay.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
I just left it there.
Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
No!
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's got to be some kind of experiment, right?
Right.
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the lady of the hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
Okay, if we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements turned bloody. Could be a lone vigilante with opposing views to the conduit. Maybe it was a trained hitman from an organized enemy faction. One possibility is that this is simpler than we think, just some kind of relationship drama.
If we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements turned bloody.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
A bush! Are you
Looks
suspicious?
a bit overgrown.
Okay, let's go. Later that night. It's probably my last thing, guys, and then I'm gonna head off for the night. Whoa!
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
I wasn't
Alex.
expecting any men in
I
your
had the
bedroom.
strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No, you were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
You know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, on that note.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Interesting. Well, on that note, I am going to be closing that for tonight. So that was day 1 of Whispers of a Machine, and I am very much enjoying it so far. I'll be interested to see how my augmentations come into play, how my personality comes into play. I think the first day was a little more simplistic to get me used to the game, but it seems like there's going to be more analyzing people's conversations, analyzing people's emotional reactions, and I'm really looking forward to that. And the storyline so far is very interesting, so it's got me hooked. I'm excited. And honestly, this ended up being more than I expected it was going to be. So, join me next time when that will be. It might be next week, it might be the week after. I will let you guys know for sure. I'm going to be trying to let people know further in advance when I'm doing these types of streams. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be putting this up on my YouTube channel, and so anyone who has missed it will be able to see it. And I will catch you guys all later. So have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.